Yeah, so
Hey guys, welcome back to ROBS Rigs, or ROBS Rowdy Rigs Rundown. Randy. It's probably been trademarked that, we probably can't use that one. So we're here with the Delta Rigs again, with Jesse this time, looking at some guitars. So Jesse, how you going, mate?
I'm good. Just getting ready for the shows.
You're playing with Billy Corgan, so it's a bit of a pedal game.
Well, that's what I thought going into it. Like, obviously, Smashing Pumpkins is very like pedal intensive music, but my hunch is that perhaps Billy wants to like approach it a little bit from a, I don't know, like less heavy, less super fuzzed out kind of tones. But I've kind of like got a bunch of pedals that can sort of cover everything.
So you've been playing with Delta Rigs for how long now?
About 10 years.
10
I think
years.
my first show would have been 2013, I think, end of 2013.
Nice. Do you
yeah.
remember where that was?
I do. It was on the beach. It was like a pretty big gig, actually. It was on the beach in Manly. It was like a Channel V thing that they had.
Wow, Channel V, remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a bit of a, like at that point, I hadn't, that was like the first big show that I'd done. So it was like, it was a bit of like out of the, what's the saying? Out of the frying pan into the fire kind of thing.
Were you shitting yourself?
I was a bit. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But got through it.
And look at you now, you're playing with Billy Corgan.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know, just shredding away.
Yeah.
Well, the point of ROBS Rigs is to talk about rigs, right? So let's start with your guitars. So what have you got here? This is a Gordon Smith
GS 1000.
Yeah.
I really liked the look of it, like just how simple it was, the single pickup. Yeah, it's just like a cool, I've got it set up for like flat tuning at the moment.
Yep.
So it's like kind of planning on using this for like if there are more fuzzed out like heavy bits.
And now one of the things you've got the active galactic finish, as I think we're starting to call it, the sort of white sparkly tint.
Yeah,
which,
it has that little, when it hits the light at the right angle, just gets that little glistening.
Yeah.
See it's like there's something beyond you're looking into the ether or something.
Yeah, yeah, and it matches the other guys in the band. Now, I think there's one thing that we've got to come in nice and close and show about these guitars. They've actually got Jesse's name on the back. It's Delta Rigs.
It's a special occasion.
Absolutely. So let's hear this sucker. What kind of thing are you going to be playing on this guy?
I think like power chords, just 4 chords in the truth kind of thing.
Which is what a junior's just known for, like single pickup guitars.
And I think I also have to probably lower it a bit because
I
think it feels like a one of those ones where
you power stance. Yeah. Absolutely. All right, give us a taste of what this guy's doing, what you're going to use this guitar for.
I've got this pedal as well, which has like a little button on it that goes to 11, which is cool. So you can like...
That's incredible.
How long we could let that ring out.
Oh,
I think it would ring out forever.
Yeah, just like for days, right? Like it's go away and get a cup of tea. Now you got another one, also from Gordon Smith. There you go. Now you've got this one's in standard tuning.
Yeah.
This is a Gordon Smith Griffin here, sort of your kind of non-reverse Firebird kind of look, but a bit different.
I've been using this kind of on more, I guess, like twangy kind of tone. it's a cool point of difference.
And
Yeah.
are you just basically flicking between those two settings? You're using because you've got kind of like a 5-way gear stick there, like.
Yeah, as I said, I'm still kind of getting my head around it, but it's actually, I think it's 6. Got.
Oh yeah, it would
so
be
got
6.
6
Yeah.
positions.
Maybe one is just
That one, I think I've tended to use that one, whatever that is, like.
Let's give it a crack.
Middle on the left.
Nice. Now, one more guitar we've got going on here is your acoustic for the tour. We've got Jesse's acoustic guitar set up. So, this is an Auden from the UK. Now, you guys have always loved big guitars, right? You guys are a jumbo kind of maple back and sides.
With an acoustic, I like a big kind of jangly thing that's like got some size to it. Yeah, for sure.
And that kind of big Americana pop, big punchy sound.
Yeah, like kind of jangly. Like I tend to trying to think of a good example. Kind of like a texture that's like toppy.
Yep.
Maybe less MIDI and like, but still got some body to like bass to it.
Well, give us a bit of a flavour of the acoustic stuff you're gonna be playing on this, on this tour.
Yeah. So like. Yeah, just like jangly. It's mostly,
rich.
I think. Yeah, like
and that's
big,
just straight
big jangle chords.
And you're not using any
going for.
Yeah, you're not using any effects with your.
No.
You're just a dry acoustic kind of guy. Leave the
pretty much,
desk to do all that.
Pretty much. Might sometimes just get a bit of like reverb or something on it, or just like.
And you have that back through the wedge
kind of thing.
A bit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Generally, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
nice.
That's that.
All right. Look, let's crack on some pedals. So what have we got going on here? So where are you starting?
Tried to keep it pretty simple. Like I had a little rule to myself that if I can't fit it within the real estate of a small, medium-sized board, then I don't need it.
All right, so let's start. So you're coming straight into the Shields blender, right? So Fender blender.
It's pretty. It's a sick pedal. It's really there's like a lot of knobs on it and lots of buttons, and I honestly feel like I haven't really scraped the surface of like what you can do with it.
No, that's cool.
But yeah, just using it as a kind of lead sound.
Yeah. Give us a feel.
It's definitely like you need, I think, a humbucker.
Why don't we just we'll quickly swap it out for this bad boy so you can give us a flavour of that.
So yeah, that's kind of going into that. I've just sort of been learning about this stuff myself, and someone told me that.
Are you a My Bloody Valentine fan?
I am, yeah. Well, that's kind of, I just got it because of that. I like My Bloody Valentine. I'll try this out. Yeah, so someone told me that you go into that first. It doesn't like anything else before it.
So where are you going from the Fender blender next in the chain is?
So then to my tuner.
To your tuner? Yep. So
and then tuner to phaser.
So phase 90?
Yep.
MXR. Classic, we all know how it sounds. If we kick it on, let's just give it a little. Nice. So you're running that quite slow. Like,
I think so. Yeah, like almost at 0 actually.
Yeah.
Just like as like a kind of movement, gives a bit of movement without like being too.
Yeah.
That's how I've been using it for this. I guess like that sounds really cool with leads as well. Like. like the movement.
Yep.
Feels like you're kind of riding the
Surfing.
lightning.
Yeah, absolutely. So after
yeah.
the phaser, then you're going into your classic tube screamer.
Yeah, just been playing around with the order, and I found that if the phaser was after all the overdrives, it would like really get like these big whooshes that were a bit like they'd blow out the bass on the amp and stuff. So I put it after the phaser, before the overdrive.
So from here we go next to...
Next, that goes back up to the EQ, and that's just
Always on?
generally, yeah, just because like I generally find there's like some kind of bit that's like not perfect about the tone that you got to get, you know.
Yeah, you just want to correct.
Yeah.
100%.
So yeah, and then that's pretty much it. I've got like a gate just if it's real noisy.
When using those single coils.
And then so that's just to the amp. And then on this amp, I'm using the effects loop on it. So
cool.
so,
all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so it's coming back from the amp off the and so you're going into the mimic.
So it comes back into the doubler there.
Yep.
Again, that was just like some pedal that I was just messing around with at a music store that I thought kind of, it's almost like a chorusy type sound, but like frozen, like it's not like moving.
That's actually one. Give us a bit of a flavor of what's going on with that. Like, so.
It's really subtle. It's like if I dial it up to the max, you can kind of. Like gives it a bit of ambience.
Bit of width.
Still playing around with that as well.
Yeah, so you're not 100% on where you're going to sit that yet, but
no, not really 100% on anything actually.
Yeah. So that's just sitting in that spot for the moment.
Yeah. And then from there, just got a delay, just for a bit of. It's like a bit of a longer one. Generally, just like a bit of a slap. Kind of.
And is that kind of? So you're only running one delay, just like one delay sound, just slaps. Yeah.
Generally, for this set, I again not sure, but
Are you using it for leads or rhythms? Like what? How would you be using it? Do you reckon?
More so just like as a textural thing. For generally, I think the single coily sounds like.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sweet. And then I guess the last piece of this whole puzzle is this absolute mammoth of an amp over here. Woof. You can hear the spring reverb in it go. The Rockaverb 100. So tell me why did you choose the Rockaverb 100?
I've used them in the past with the rigs. I remember there was a tour that we did in, I think it was the 2015 one with the Foo Fighters.
Yep.
And I used one of those and I really liked it.
Nice.
And considering playing at a festival, I thought
go this full
may
stack
as well. Yeah.
Absolutely. And you're running it on full. Are you running it just on the clean channel?
At the moment, just using the clean channel to just like get more, I guess, of the sound of the pedals.
Yeah.
Found like I was playing another amp with these same pedals, and the breakup of the amp was kind of like, I don't know, like changing how it kind of all felt over there.
Yeah, you want something that's kind of consistent gig to gig. You know how it's going to react.
Yeah. So like I've just been using a cleanish kind of sound on the amp.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic with the 4x12s. So, and then I suppose one thing we'll flip from guitars now, because the other thing you do is keys.
Yes, this is a VK8. This keyboard actually, I kind of consider it like, it's like the instrument that the whole band of the Delta Rigs has always revolved around for me. Like it's been, I don't know where it actually came from. I think it was Elliot's.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you actually.
Yeah.
But
it's got a lot of history.
it's got a lot of
written all over
history. There's all sorts of funny shit on here.
Who are these people?
I don't know.
Just...
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
So it's like, usually in the rigs, like use it for either a piano or organ sound.
All right, and then is that controlling this at all? Is this
Yeah,
this little synthesizer guy?
I'm using, so this is a Electron analog heat, and
Yep.
it's got like an overdrive, kind of like nice different types of overdrive, and just gives you a bit of control over, like if you want to take out some tops or something.
Yep.
It's got like a filter section, and then it's got a bunch of effects.
Yeah, so it's like
just to keep it
preamp.
balanced.
100%.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right, and then is the Sub 37, the Moog on top here, is that also running into the analog heat?
No, so I was going to do that actually by kind of rigging up this setup where they both go into the left and right and then sum together and that.
Yep.
But I haven't done that.
No.
So that's just like, because I think it's more important in this situation to just like have the full left and right of the keys kind of contained in that one thing. And yeah, the Moog.
The Moog?
Is I'm just running that straight into the PA.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you want to play us what patch are you kind of going on the Moog at the moment?
Kind of using like a lead. It's like sort of a half bass. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, classic. Yeah, bass lead sound.
Yeah.
Sweet. Well, I think you've got probably like the most complicated rig, like the most to do in the rigs. Like,
Yeah, I'm going to bed at night just dreaming about structures and
yeah.
sounds and how, like, I haven't processed it all myself yet.
Yeah,
so.
absolutely. Yeah, and then you've got to like sit here and play, and then you got to Billy Corgan's going to be over there,
Yeah.
so you got that as well to look forward to.
Exactly.
But look, Jesse, thank you so much for running us through all your guitars, your keyboards, your amps, and your pedals. And look, good luck with the tour, man.
Thank you.
Catch you guys later, and like and subscribe.